Okay, we're back. I asked my mom, and she did have some white heterosexual for me to use. So we're all good. Also, just a heads up, as I learned quite painfully from the Hex birthday picture, Windows Movie Maker, the program that I do the speed paints in, no, we did not want to draw there, sweetie, uh, doesn't seem to really enjoy really long videos with lots of clips. So I may have to chop this Bob Ross video in half like a magician. So uh, rather than try to figure out how I'm going to cut up these recordings and try to come up with a different script and reintroduce you to myself, I'm not going to worry about that because that's not what this video is about. This is about me, Bob Ross, and a sunset ocean painting and me just chilling the fuck out. I don't know if this is going to translate exactly right since we did add a little bit of yellow. Oh, that's less than ideal. I don't know, maybe if we added a little bit more of the cadmium yellow. Boop. Oh wait, no, let's do the lighter one. Let's see how this works. Bobby R. It's not as funny. Okay, let's add some white. Some white. Let's get back into our straight white. See how that looks. That's less than ideal. So we'll just use the lightest part of the straight white in place of our cad yellow. I'm sure Bobby won't mind. Oh, maybe another thing that we could try is we could just copy and paste the canvas and see how that looks. Let's give it a go. Okay, it doesn't seem to like that. Let's try this. Oh, that works better. Okay, I mean, it's not great, but okay, so he does this. Let's see if we don't have another oil brush, one of these dummy thick brushes. Watercolor, dummy thick, gouache, oil. Nah, let's just stick with the pointillism. Okay, so here's what he's doing. He's pulling it, quote unquote. Okay, so let's see how that goes. Ooh, that's getting a cool effect. Boop, boop. We going boop, boop, boop. We're going boopity, boopity, boop. We're going Mr. Boop. Me and Mr. Boop, we got a thing going on. Ooh, that looks neat. I'm vibing.
Rabbit and Pearl. And we don't care what happens in here. We're going to cover all that up.
Here's our phthalo blue. And what's cool is that I think we actually have a color that's pretty close to what he's getting on his paint palette here.
And reach up here and grab a little touch of alizarin crimson.
Alizarin crimson. So he wants it purple. He wants to get it a little purple. So, I have an idea. Let's make a new layer. Mixes. And we're gonna, let's see, maybe we should use a different brush. Our dummy thick oil paint. Ew, we don't want color change. Well, maybe we do want color change. Oh, I have an idea. And he said alizarin crimson. It looked like he was using a pretty dark one, so let's see how that goes. Color change. Nope. Let's see how that goes. Not all that well. So that didn't work how I thought it would. Let's remake that because I erased it out of existence because I'm smart like that. Let's just use color change because it didn't seem to make much of a change. So we're going to get really dark here. And let's use that really dark alizarin crimson because I think that's going to get the color that he's going for, my dudes. Well, that's not, Okay, so then I'm thinking there's some blending brushes. Soft bleed, rough texture, bleed, thick, watercolor, opaque, transparent. The trick is to figure out some way to make them mix together like it would as if it were on an actual color palette. So let's see how this goes. I think, I think that's working. Maybe, kind of, a little bit. I'm not 100% vibing with it, but you know, it works, it's fine.
So we have phthalo blue and alizarin crimson.
Still want it to be kind of darker. Let's add a little bit more of the dark phthalo blue. We got a thing going on. Let's add that really dark. Where'd it go? Where did my baby boy go? Color change. Ooh, here we go. That.
Proportionately, much more crimson than blue. I want this to be a little bit to the reddish side.
I mean, I think we got it. Well, let's test it. Maybe we need a little bit more of the alizarin. Mrs. Jones. Okay, why don't we just cheat a teensy bit? I don't think Bob will mind. This ain't working like I thought it would. This is not working great. Okay, I have an idea. And then let's do the blender, Mr. Blendy Blendy Blue. Do you guys remember what brush I used? I don't, and I'm not gonna go back. Ah, nuts. That's not what we wanted. I think it was this boy. Ooh, that's a good boy. I like that boy. This looks like a good boy. This looks a little closer to what Mr. Bobby wanted us to do. This looks a little closer to the shade Mr. Bobby Boy wanted.
Okay, there's very little paint on the brush. Let's go back up here. Now then, let's take and use just the corner of the brush using little circular strokes. And let's just begin laying in some happy little clouds. Maybe there's one that lives, oh, look at there, look at there, look at there. There he is, see?
Okay. So now comes the challenge of figuring out how we're going to make it go from this super dark color. God, hang on. Does this even... This doesn't look right. Well, we'll just try it. And let's go back to the pointillism. Ooh, okay. Looks like we're gonna go, it's gonna be pretty good. Pretty close to what Bobby was thinking. Okay, so let's...
Beautiful little cloud.
Okay, we're gonna stop there, use that as a reference. Oh, Bobby, give me strength. Okay, let's try this. So he's trying to do a darker cloud that's in the center. So he kind of goes from the corner and does a little circular motion. This is probably good for my wrist to focus more on my, let's do a little, what do you call it, a sneaker, a schemer? You little schemer. Yeah, let's do one of these bad boys. That looks good.
Shapes. All you need is just the corner of the brush.
Let's try to minimize the amount of paint. Well, that made it really dark. Well, it looks neat. Let's hit Command S on that. It doesn't look like Bob's painting, but that's fine. Okay. So we're gonna do a little dude up in this blank corner, kind of like how Bob does. I know he says I can do as many or as few as I want. And just to kind of chill out, relax, all cool, I'm just gonna kind of follow his lead. So we'll do this little dude, kind of cover up that white space that we got going on. It's really hard for me to not break into song right now because I've got Me and Mrs. Jones in my head right now. Ooh, that looks neat. Maybe I will put one right there, Bob. Maybe I just, gosh darn, will put a little dude right here. You know what? I don't like that dude bro over there. So I think I won't. Also, it looks like we're getting a little lopsided, so once it finishes saving, come here, buddy. Let's just do another mesh transformation to bring this dude bro down. Nuts. Okay. No, bad dog. I'm just trying to make it look even. Get a nice, even coverage. Come on, baby boy. Come on, my baby boy. Come on. I know that it's probably going to sound really annoying to non-binaries for me to gender this sunset, but, you know, I like calling things little baby boys because it's condescending and it's baby talk. Okay, that looks pretty good. And wait while it saves. It's still saving. I really hope that Clip Studio Paint doesn't crash on me. This kind of reminds me of the other day I was scrolling through Twitter and someone said, you should be putting auto-saving on Clip Studio Paint. And immediately I was like, oh shit, what new fresh hell do I have to worry about now? And apparently there's this auto saving that you can do. And you're supposed to open Clip Studio Paint. You go to File. Well, it probably won't let me do it now because it's freezing, but you go, shoot, I don't remember exactly what it is, but at least for me, mine was all automatically done. Maybe if I can find that, I can put it in the link in this video, but that sounds like a lot of effort and time, and that's not the vibe we're going for right now. This might be a good time for me to stop this clip. I don't know if we're gonna, I mean, these each might be an individual video, and I might just do a series of Bobby Boy's tutorial here, and just do that for a couple days. I know that I said that I didn't want to do, you know, Monday through Friday schedules anymore, but just because I'm already talking and I'm showing you this in real time, and I'm just thinking about how much the hex painting overloaded not Clip Studio Paint, but overloaded Windows Movie Maker, which I make these videos on. I think it might be wise of me to not try to put 3 17 to 18 minute video clips all in Windows Movie Maker, because it won't like that. And I'm realizing that I probably could have had this dialogue if I just sped up the footage, but then I'd have to record myself and then make a script, and then I'd have to record myself again, and I'm just trying to be more chill than that, and I'd really like to, so we're gonna stop here.